Mr. Jones.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Samantha, the junior doctor in Dr. Smith's surgical team. I've just come to do a consent form with you about surgery. It should only take a few minutes to do the consent, and then we'll be able to get you to theatre.
What do you mean consent?
Okay, so
What do you mean surgery?
So no one's spoken to you about going
Look, if
to
I'm
have
being
your
honest, I've
appendix
been
out?
in and out the hospital now for about a week. Nobody's told me why I have this pain and what's causing it. So, and then you come here talking about surgery?
Oh, I'm very sorry that you've had that experience, and that I thought my colleague, my registrar, had spoken to you about this, so I do apologise. So in your ultrasound, we found that your appendix was quite inflamed. There seems to be a fair bit of free fluid around your appendix. We're thinking that that's the cause of this long-standing grumbling pain that you've had, and the way that we manage appendicitis, which is an inflamed appendix, is that we want to remove the appendix, like cut it out under surgery. And so we've got an opportunity.
Does that mean you don't sleep and stuff?
Yes, it does. We would give you a full general anaesthetic and you'd be asleep. And the surgery isn't very long, but we still put you to sleep
General
for
anaesthetic?
it. Yeah.
People die from that, don't they?
Look, in some cases they do. There are risks associated with surgery and with anaesthetic, but this is a short operation. A man of your age is of a good risk profile, so we're not too concerned about anaesthetic risk. It's quite a low risk. The anaesthetist will be managing the anaesthetic.
What about like complications or if something goes wrong?
Well, the consultant doing the surgery is a very experienced surgeon who's done lots of appendicectomies. They are a fairly routine operation for his level of experience. The registrar will be there as well assisting. And as I said, it's a short surgery.
So do you do those often here or not?
Yes, it's a very common surgery that we perform. Yeah. So you seem to have some concern about something.
To be honest with you, it's a bit of a bolt out of the blue. This is the first I've heard about surgery. So what is it you wanted me to sign?
So a consent form is our legal requirement to make sure that you understand that you're having an operation and the basics of what that operation entails. So there is a form associated with this that I can leave with you that spells out all the risks that you can keep. There's this goes in your chart and it follows you to surgery. You can't get into the theatre without a consent form being signed. And the reason I'm in such a rush is that there's been a gap in the theatre list. So the morning list, there's been a cancellation, and we can get you in before the afternoon list, which means you can have your surgery today. And because that appendix is so inflamed, we'd really like to get you there today.
And what will be the consequence if I don't have the surgery?
Well, the problem then is that your appendix is going to keep festering and being inflamed, and you could end up really sick. It could perforate, and then you could end up with an infection kind of all through.
Is that like a burst appendix?
A burst appendix, exactly.
Okay,
you can end up in intensive care.
That's pretty bad, isn't it?
It is pretty bad, and certainly there's.
Can I just have a little bit of time to process what you're telling me, and if I'm not happy, can I just pull the pin or?
We don't have a lot of time because of this gap in the theatre list. It's an opportunity that may not come up again for another couple of days unless we can get you on tomorrow's list, and that's still looking a bit shaky at the moment to get you on that. What we can do though is go through the consent form, and then when you get to theatre you'll be able to see the anaesthetist and see the surgeon, and if you have any concerns you can always withdraw consent at that time.
So you're not going to be doing
Oh no, I'm just the junior doctor. I don't do the surgery. The registrar and the consultant
and I'll
will be
get to
doing
meet
the
those
surgery.
guys when we go down there?
Absolutely. Just that they're in theatre now, scrubbed up, doing another operation, so I do the consent so that they can keep flowing with the surgery and get you in.
I've got time just to read through that very quickly before I sign it?
Yeah, sure. There's opportunity there to have a read of that.
Okay.
It's all in plain English for you. That's the way they've been written.
Okay, no worries. All right, okay. And then this isn't risky?
You've got the risks written there. It is a low risk operation, and as I said, you'll be able to speak to the surgeon when you get down to theatre, but this way we can at least get you prepared for theatre and get you down there.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh, that's great. I'll go and inform Dr. Smith that we're right to go.
Okay,
the nurses will be in to prep you. Thank you. Good news, Dr. Smith, we're right to go.